Hello, welcome to my new video on 1625. This will be volume 3 of a series I'm doing about this very important jazz cadence. In the last video we talked about the tritone substitute chord, and in this video we want to extend this to a turnaround with a special name, the Ted Dameron turnaround. It's a turnaround named by this composer because he brought it up. And he did a very cool move. And when you understand this move, you will understand, or you will build the basics to understand what giant steps really is and what Coltrane did with all this reharmonizing. So if you want to get into giant steps, learn the Ted Dameron turnaround before. Watch this video. I hope you enjoy. So we go back to C. It's an easy key to explain something. And what we did in the last lesson, we changed the 6th chord, the A7, to the E flat 7 chord. And we called this a tritone substitute chord, which it is. And then we moved on to the next chord. This was the 2 chord. We chose a 2 chord, a minor 7 chord, a D minor 7. We could also use a dominant 7, D7-9 chord as an example. But in this case we go somewhere else, because we say, well, this E flat 7 chord, there has to be a key where this E flat 7 chord is the 5 chord. So we don't think of it anymore as the 6th chord, which it is in our context, but just to get this little detour, we could say, well, what's the 1 chord from an E flat 7 chord? It's A flat major 7. So we go C major, which is my 1. E flat 7 is my 6. A flat major 7 is my 2. In reality, it's the 1 from the dominant chord before. And when I now go to the 4 chord, D flat major 7, in this case sharp 11, because it's a 4 chord, it's a Lydian chord, so I can add the sharp 11. I'm coming back to the C. Because we can say this D flat major 7 is kind of a tritone substitute of the G. I know it's not exactly, because it doesn't have a tritone in it, because it's a major 7 chord. But we stretch this theory a little, and when we do this, it shows us different ways. And the one rule, if it sounds right, it is right. We can follow this rule here. It sounds right. You see? This is a very nice cadence. What I did now is, on the D flat 7 chord, I used the dominant chord again, which you also can do. So you can go C major 7, E flat 7, A flat major 7, and now D flat 7, 9 sharp 11 to C. So it's up to you if you use on the 5th position, where normally the G7 chord is, you use the D7 chord, D flat 7 chord, which is a tritone substitute of the G7 chord. Or if you say, I'm using a D flat major 7 because it's the 4 chord from the A flat major 7 chord before. Both is okay. You decide. And you can switch between the two however you want. So we go a minor 3rd up to a dominant chord. We make a solution to this dominant chord. We give it a 1. Then we go to the 4. And then we are back to our normal 1. But what if we continue with this a minor 3rd up to a dominant chord, which resolves to the major chord? When will this cycle be completed? C major 7. We move a minor third up to the dominant 7 chord. We resolve this to the 1 chord, A flat major 7. We go up a minor third to the C flat, or in reality B 7 chord. We resolve this, B is the 5 chord, in E major. And now we again go from the E major, a minor third, up to the G7, and we are breaking C. Sounds familiar? Giant steps. So, you see, if you learn this in a correct way, giant steps is not something far out, not something where he just throw the dice and saw what chords come up and sound dissonant. There's a real system behind it, and he built on stuff that was here before. Yeah. So if you learn this step by step and you understand 1, 6 to 5, you can go further and understand giant steps. And then it's maybe not such a big leap to understand this super complicated tune, which, to be honest, isn't very complicated. It's just when you play it so fast, then it's difficult. But there's a workaround on this also, but we will have more in the next videos. So I'm not stealing my thunder. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you understood everything. It's not too complicated, and my English is good enough for this. And if you like my stuff, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumb up or write something in the comments. I'm always happy to hear from you. You know, if there's only everything is that quiet, so I'm maybe reaching nobody, you know, or the ones who click on the video don't care about it. So it tells me something. If you want me to continue, tell me, leave something in the comments, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumb up. That's all I'm asking for. No money, everything's free. Okay, so okay, see you on my next video. Bye bye.